Have you ever wondered what true kindness looks like? In ancient Israel, one man's compassion changed not just two lives, but the course of human history itself. The story unfolds in Bethlehem during the time of the Judges, when a widow named Naomi returned from Moab with her faithful daughter-in-law, Ruth. Both women were destitute, having lost their husbands and facing an uncertain future in a society where women depended on male protection and provision. Enter Boaz, a wealthy landowner whose name means strength. He owned fields where the poor could gather leftover grain, a practice called gleaning, God's provision for those in need. When Ruth came to glean in his fields, Boaz noticed something extraordinary about this foreign woman who had chosen to follow Israel's God. Instead of merely allowing Ruth to glean, as the law required, Boaz went above and beyond. He instructed his workers to intentionally drop extra grain for her. He ensured her safety, provided her with water, and even invited her to share meals with his workers. "The Lord repay your work," he told Ruth, "and a full reward be given you by the Lord God of Israel, under whose wings you have come for refuge." But Boaz's kindness didn't stop there. As a close relative of Naomi's late husband, he had the right to act as a kinsman redeemer, someone who could buy back family property and marry the widow to continue the family line. When Ruth approached him about this possibility, Boaz's integrity shone through. He first ensured that a closer relative had the chance to fulfill this role, following proper legal procedures. When the way was clear, Boaz married Ruth, redeeming both the family property and Ruth's future. Their love story transcended cultural boundaries and legal obligations, demonstrating how God's love works through human kindness. Their marriage blessed not only Ruth and Naomi, but generations to come. This union produced Obed, who became the grandfather of King David, placing Boaz and Ruth in the direct lineage of Jesus Christ. Their story shows how acts of kindness can have far-reaching consequences we may never imagine. Through Boaz's example, we see that true generosity goes beyond mere duty. It springs from a heart that reflects God's own character. Today, Boaz's story challenges us to look beyond what's required and ask how we can show extraordinary kindness to others. Like him, we might never know how our acts of compassion could impact future generations. In a world that often prioritizes self-interest, Boaz reminds us that genuine kindness has the power to transform lives and shape history.